This is Cast of Wonders, the young adult fiction podcast featuring stories of the fantastic. Welcome! This is episode 646. I'm Amy Brennan, one of your assistant editors and host for this story. Our story today is As Brittle as Granite by Matt Teague, a Cast of Wonders original. Matt lives on a farm in southeastern Australia with his amazingly patient wife and kids, the dogs Sherlock and Enola, as well as Mycroft the cat. He is addicted to listening to audiobooks while running, and you can find a list of his stories at mattteague.weebly.com, as well as a cool picture of his brain drawn by his eldest son. He is an Aurealis and Ditmar finalist, and has won the Australian Shadows Award for short fiction. His wife would like him to write some stories with happy endings. He's thinking about it. This story is narrated by Danny Daly. Danny Daly, former assistant editor at Cast of Wonders, is a jack of many trades, master of none. But, seeing as she loves the rogue life, that's okay with her. You can hear stories she's narrated on 4 of the Escape Artists podcasts, Starship Sofa, Glitter Ship, and Asimov's Science Fiction podcast. Or, you can buy the audiobooks she's narrated at audible.com under the name Danielle Daly. You can contact her on Blue Sky as @Danuli if you'd like her to read for you. And now, we've a tale to tell.
As Brittle as Granite by Matt Teague. Read by Danny Daly. Lisa's father has a crack in his face. It isn't even a small one. Something that she could maybe dismiss as a shadow cutting through the warm afternoon light of the sunroom. It runs from his forehead, straight down through his left eye, splits his cheek in half, and just touches the very corner of his top lip. The inside of the crack is gray stone with pale flecks of mineralization. "You have cracked, father," she says. The words come out as they should, steady and measured. When his eyes move to her, the part of the crack that runs through his eye also moves, sliding sideways with his gaze. He is calm. "Tell your mother," he says. She finds her mother in the laundry, folding the bed sheets. Lisa likes the laundry room. It smells of detergent and lavender and cleanliness, and it is a place where worn things are cared for. "Mother," Lisa says, "father has a crack in his face." Her mother looks at Lisa. She does not frown or gasp. She does not cry. These are things that their family does not do. She finishes with the sheet she is folding and puts it down. "He will last for a day or so," her mother says, "if he stays calm." Lisa wants to cry. She wants to see her mother cry. She wants her father to hold her and tell her everything will be all right. But she does not cry, and she does not speak of these things that she wants. They are not short-lived limestone people like the Andersons next door. Her family is granite. Her father eats dinner like it is a normal evening, and then he helps with the dishes. Afterwards, he sits with Lisa's mother and they watch a documentary on the television. Her parents hold hands as they sit, like they do every night, but they do not talk or even look at each other. Granite is hard, but it is brittle. When Lisa kisses her father goodnight, his stubble scratches her lips, and she sees he has another crack in his face. Lisa goes downstairs in the morning to find her father making pancakes. They are always thin and chewy and bland, but they are her favorite breakfast because sometimes when he is watching them cook and waiting to flip one, her father hums to himself. She likes the soft, tuneless little sound very much. "Can you get the newspaper, please, dear?" her mother asks. She doesn't really need to ask. Lisa gets the paper every day, just as her father reads it every day. Her father with his paper is a bit like his humming over pancakes.
"Quickly,"
her father says.
"Breakfast is nearly ready."
When he looks at her, she sees more cracks in his face. A small piece has broken away, leaving a pale gray divot of rock exposed below one eye. He is not going to make it through the day. She runs out of the door, pretending she is hurrying because he has asked her to. The sky is clear and blue and very unfair. "Good morning, Lisa!" The voice is too cheerful, just like the day is too pleasant. Jerry is short and thin and has dark hair that flops into his eyes. He is grinning on the other side of the low fence between the houses. He is always grinning, or frowning, or yelling. He is younger than Lisa, but already has deep wear marks on either side of his mouth. She can see the white chalky limestone there, and in the deep crease between his eyes. "Hello, Jerry," Lisa says, and picks up the paper. "What's wrong?" he asks. She does not know how he can tell. His grin is gone, his frown sudden and deep. It is unnerving, the changes he goes through. It is breathtaking. "My father is cracking," she says. Her voice is steady, as it should be. "My parents have some cracks," Jerry says. He doesn't understand. "Granite is hard," Lisa tells him, "but brittle. We can last a long time, but we have to be careful." He still looks confused. "Granite does not wear down easily," she says. "When we start to break, it does not stop." And then he gets it. He frowns, and there is deep sympathy in his eyes now. It is so dizzying. Everything he is being right there on his face. "I am so sorry, Lisa," he says. "It is how we are." She wants to say more, but does not. It is always strange talking to this soft limestone boy. The Andersons let everything out. They wear so quickly. Lisa does not understand it. "Well, I'm really sorry," he says, and reaches across the small fence and touches her arm. "Let me know if you need to talk." By mid-afternoon, Lisa's father has lost one eye, and what remains of his face is a spiderweb of cracks and broken pieces. When she takes him a cup of coffee in the sunroom, he has to use his left hand, as his right has crumbled away, leaving only small pieces on the floor.
"Thank you,"
he says, his voice still clear. Lisa tells him he is welcome, and he nods.
"Tell your mother it is nearly time, please. I cannot hold it all in much longer."
Lisa walks quickly from the room. Her mother is in the laundry room again, just standing there, staring at a pile of folded shirts. They are flannelette work shirts, the ones Lisa's father wears when he rakes leaves and clears the gutters. Her mother's face is smooth, as unmarked as always. "Yes, dear?" "Father says it will be soon." Her mother runs both hands down the front of her dress. It is a nice dress, the one with orange flowers that her father bought her. "Very well," her mother says. "Shall we go?" Lisa knows she should say yes. They are Granite, after all. Instead, she shakes her head. "You do not have much time," her mother says, and then goes past her daughter out of the laundry. Lisa doesn't go looking for Jerry. He is just a limestone boy, and soft. It is only a coincidence that she walks out and stands in the front yard, near the fence, near where they talked earlier. And it must be a coincidence that he is just there, sitting on the front porch of his house. He comes down to the fence. Did it happen? He asks. She can hear so much in his voice. It is all right there, right on top. She shakes her head. She could speak, but she doesn't want to hear her own bland response. Not straight after his voice. I don't understand, he says, as if she had asked. How you can keep so much in? She does not understand how he can let so much out. Lisa has seen Jerry's parents plenty of times. Their weathered faces are a map of white, chalky creases from tears and frowns and smiles. Their smile marks are especially deep, worn into the soft rock of their being, as if their pleasure were running water. Once, Lisa saw Jerry's mother laugh so hard that chalky dust floated down like fine mist. You wear away so quickly, she says, and Jerry's sudden smile is bemused. Do we? He asks. It doesn't seem like it. She is back in the sunroom in time. Of course she is. Her mother sits on the arm of her father's chair. They are holding hands. His only has 2 fingers left. He looks at Lisa with his one eye. More of his face is cracked and broken gray stone now, but his mouth is still mostly there.
Are you both ready?
He asks, like it is something happening to them. Which it is, Lisa knows. She is not ready, but she is Granite. She nods. Yes, dear, her mother says. Her father draws a deep breath and smiles.
I could not have wished for a better life than with both of you,
he says. There is a breaking sound as part of his body slumps inwards.
You have made everything worth it,
he says, and a long piece of gray stone falls from his already broken face.
I love you both. Very much.
His smile widens, and a tear runs from his one eye. And then he is gone, breaking apart into small pieces of gray stone, pieces flecked with minerals that shine in the afternoon sun. Lisa sits with her mother and tries not to break herself. Granite is hard, but it is so very brittle. It happened, she says to Jerry as she sits on the front steps, but she does not look up. He was there when she came outside. Maybe he had just come outside again himself. Maybe he had been waiting. He says nothing. I might break, she says finally. Her voice is conversational. She is surprised that she did not crack, split right down the middle, sitting there in the sunroom. She had thought her mother might, maybe just sob and crumble right there next to her husband. But when Lisa had looked at her, her mother had just nodded. I'm not going anywhere, she had said. That had been all, but it had almost been too much. It might still be too much. Now she looks at Jerry. He already has 2 soft tracks of white, where his tears usually run down his face. And there are fresh, wet lines there now. Don't cry, she says. You will wear yourself down. Can't you cry? He asks. There is no accusation in his voice, Not even curiosity. It is more like a plea. Like he still has hope she can be something else. No, Lisa says. I have to be careful if I want to last. They sit together. Lisa does not shed any tears. She holds herself tightly. She keeps it all in. I'm so sorry, Jerry says. She does not reply. She watches him cry and wonders how long it will be before she breaks.
As a geologist, I absolutely loved this concept from the get-go, but initially I didn't rate it as high as I probably should have. I found the ending just so very sad that Lisa cannot weep for the loss of her father. She cannot express her feelings, her grief, or she too will break. This is one of those stories that really grows on you with rereading, and it's really a beautiful metaphor for a family in which emotions are repressed rather than expressed, as the Limestone family do. I also love that Jerry and Lisa recognise that they don't understand each other's experience because of their makeup and upbringing. But regardless of that, they are still there to feel and comfort one another. That's true friendship and true allyship, and I'm always here for that. We love bringing you the best audio fiction week after week, but we can't do it without your support. Your donations pay our authors, our narrators, our servers, and our staff. Please consider supporting us with a monthly donation through either PayPal or Patreon. You can also review us on Apple Podcasts, request us on Spotify, and consider the stories we publish for award consideration. There are lots of ways you can help. You can join the discussion on the EA Discord and visit us on Blue Sky at castofwonders.org. Come say hello! Cast of Wonders is brought to you by editor Catherine Inskip, assistant editor Alicia Caparasso, assistant editor Amy Brennan, associate editors Rebecca Arndt, Tanya Eidelit, Amy Brennan, Cup Hacob, Becca Miles, Ray O, Samuel Poots, Emma Smales, Denise Sudell, and Rin Yi. Our audio producer is Jeremy Carter. Cast of Wonders is part of the Escape Artists Foundation, a 501c3 non-profit. And this episode is distributed under the Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial, No Derivatives 4.0 International License. That means you can download or listen to the episode on any device you like, but you can't change it or sell it. Our themed music is Appeal to Heavens by Alexei Nov, available from Promo DJ or his Facebook page. Thank you for listening!